win. Hi guys, I'm Jason Reagan, and I am going to teach you how to start a fire in the event that you're camping or hunting or hiking and it turns cold outside, or your vehicle won't start and you're stuck out in the elements overnight and you need to start a fire. Anytime that I'm going out and I don't know where I'm going to be, if I'm hunting or camping, I always take a set of matches. This one actually comes with a waterproof container, which is great because you never know your elements. Sometimes a box of matches will, even sitting out, will get wet just from the dew, the morning air, things like that. So this one's great. It comes with matches inside of it, has the striker on the bottom, which is really convenient. I also normally take a lighter, just in case that doesn't happen. I always take a full lighter with me because you never know how many fires you're gonna have to start or how much effort you're gonna have to put in, especially if you have wet wood. The other thing I always take with me is a thing of lighter fluid if I'm camping, not always when I'm hiking, but that's a luxury to have. Three things to know when you're starting a fire is the elements of a fire. So you have to have heat, you have to have fuel, and you have to have oxygen. I know we have oxygen all around us, but fire eats oxygen very quickly, so sometimes you have to provide a little bit more, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Some other elements that will really work out well is if you have any toilet paper or napkins. Strangely enough, if you have Doritos, these are Cool Ranch, and these are nacho cheese, they work really well to start a fire. They actually burn pretty hot and very slowly, so only a couple Doritos may save your life. More common elements is dry leaves or kindling. Kindling should be everywhere if you're in an area that has trees. Also, if it gets wet, it dries out very quickly. When constructing a fire, you want to put the kindling down, and you want to start with smaller branches to start with. A nice way to start a fire is put your kindling on the bottom, and then you want to stack it almost like you're building a house. So if you've ever done Legos or Lincoln Logs, this should definitely make sense. The nice thing about building it this way, it will actually stop some of the wind if you're in a windy area, but you kind of want to start it like this. That way, when you light the fire, you want to put it from the bottom. This is your heat element, and the fuel is actually your wood or your kindling. The oxygen, you're going to provide yourself. Even though when we exhale, it's a lot of carbon dioxide, what you want to do is you want to get low and you want to blow into the bottom of the fire. You want to feed the actual fire with your oxygen, and that'll help start these. What a lot of people do is they take a bigger piece of wood and they try to get that started for a while. You can transfer this little fire slowly by putting bigger and bigger branches up to logs or trunks on it to make a better fire. If you are really fortunate, then you're going to have lighter fluid. You can put a little bit on the bottom. Don't overdo it, because in a small fire, when it ignites, it's going to exhale a bunch of air and it's going to put your fire out, which is going to be very frustrating. So that's kind of what you need to know to start a fire. Always start small and then grow your fire bigger as you go along. If you are really fortunate and maybe your power just goes out at your house, there are some other things that you can purchase to make your fire growing needs a lot better and to make a bigger fire a lot faster. I'm going to use my lighter here. This is a propane blowtorch that you can purchase at Tractor Supply. They say it's for burning cactus and things out of your field. But the nice thing is you can start a fire. Well, should be very easily. As you can see, I placed the fire underneath the wood, right? I want to start it at the bottom and then bring the fire up. This is going to burn pretty quickly because it's just old pallets, but then I can take this and stack other wood on it. May burn longer, like oak, things like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. Thank you very much.